Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Win Today with ME. Now, I want you to keep your arms and legs inside your chair at all times because we're here with your transformational tour guide, ME. Oh, wait, she's not here today. She is in Cancun. Welcome, ME.
Oh my gosh. Don't you wish you were here, Doug? Don't you wish
Absolutely. I'm a little sad you didn't bring me. I would have brought the cameras and the mics.
Oh, this is it. We just roll with it, right?
Absolutely.
For episode number 3. And guys,
Yes.
today is such a special day. It's special because guess what? Things grow, right? When you challenge yourself, right? And look what I grew my hair out from a pixie cut to some of these nice hair extensions in preparation for something else that's special coming down the pike. Today, Doug, in addition to launching this podcast, which is another one of my lifelong dreams, today I can officially say I am an author. I am an author, and it is the pre-launch of my new book, Win Today, A Jersey Girl's Guide to Living Your Best Life. And there it is. Oh my gosh. I had this vision for this cover, and I decided to go big or go home, as they say, right? One of my many mantras. So I put some hair extensions in to match the occasion. And right, you go all in, you go for it.
They look great. It looks great. It matches the book.
Doesn't it? What do you think? What do you think of the cover?
Everything looks great. Oh yeah, it's awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
Looks so good.
Yep. And I'm just, I don't think it's totally sunk in yet. This is a completely surreal, just a surreal moment for me. It's such a big deal. And it really speaks to a lot of what we're trying to tell everyone out there about how to see your dream come to fruition, how to really go for it and stop playing small and winning big and, winning the day, and how it all begins with making a decision that you want to win. And it's just such a huge moment for me. It's such a huge moment for me. And if you follow me on social media today, or you follow me on social media, Instagram and Facebook, you've already seen my big announcement. You can sign up for the pre-launch of the book if you go to WinTodayBook.com. And if you go to that link, thank you, Doug. Thank you. There it is. If you go to WinTodayBook.com, you can sign up today to have the first person to hear about the announcement of when the book is launched, probably in June. And you also will get some free exclusives, some free content. So I would love you guys to take a moment, go put your email in WinTodayBook.com, and we will let you know when it's hot off the presses, and you'll be the first to get a copy. So I'm so stoked about that. But it really, really plays into what we're trying to talk to people about how to go for things and how to go for your dream and go for your goal. And guys, this has been a dream of mine since I was a little girl. This is a dream of mine. And here's the thing. A dream will stay a dream unless you do 3 things, guys. Thanks, Cheryl. I'm so happy too. A dream will stay a dream in your mind unless you do 3 things. Number 1, guys, never give up on it. Never give up on your dream. Never, ever give up. I never gave up. I always knew one day I would be an author. I always knew it. Never give up. The second thing is you have to make a decision to go all in on it. And I'm going to talk to you about that in a little bit. And the third thing is you have to do action. Take action towards it. So, like I said, since I was a little girl, guys, I had this dream that I would write a book one day. And I never gave up on it. And although my path was somewhat a winding run and a long road, I just knew one day it would happen. I didn't quite know how it would happen, but I always would think about it. And so this is what that would look like for me. I remember in class, in grammar school, in high school, in grammar school, I'll never forget, I had a 5th grade teacher. Her name was Mrs. Watt. And one day, I'm the second oldest of 4 kids. And so when you have a big family, you don't get any new clothes. You get hand-me-down clothes from cousins and whatnot. And so one day I had these zebra pants on in 5th grade, right? I mean, goodness gracious. And my teacher said to me, Mary Ellen, what is up with those zebra pants? I mean, now nobody would bat an eye, right? Because the fashion's all over the place. But back then, you didn't wear zebra pants to school, right? So this was in the 1970s. So my 5th grade teacher said, Mary Ellen, what's up with these zebra pants? And I said, let me tell you a story, Mrs. Watt. And I made up this elaborate story about how I went out into the jungle and I wrestled some wild animal to the ground, to the ground. And I ripped the skin off its back and I made these leggings, and here I am showing up in your 5th grade class, Mrs. Watt. She was so impressed by this story that I told. She created this series where every Thursday she would go around the room and she would have the students in the class make up a different story. So I always remember that. I remember that I was the one brave and bold enough to kind of tell this elaborate tale. And it started this series that she kept in her instruction for many years. So there was that. Then I would constantly doodle book covers during class. I would jot down stories in my, spiral bound notebooks. I would pass notes to my best friend, Kathy. I would say, check this story out. What do you think of this? Right? What do you think of this story? And guys, I would fill content on sticky notes, pieces of paper. I remember vividly my college internship in Center City, Philadelphia. I was supposed to be working on a project, but I was writing a book at that time. I would be sneaking away to write little excerpts of a book. I come across all the time notebooks filled with ideas and, just stories I had in my head. Any piece of paper, my little yellow notepads that I still use today. I wrote whenever I could. I never gave up on it. But, then I got married, I had kids, and I lost my way a little bit. Life happened to me, Doug, as life often happens to us. Mm-hmm. So I got sidetracked, but I never kept it off my mind. It was always on my vision board. And I always kept saying to myself in the mirror, Mary Ellen, the author, Mary Ellen's first book. I would say it, I would write it in journals. I would always keep it at the forefront of my mind, even though my path took me, winding roads in different places. I kept trying to keep it at the forefront of my mind. And here's the funny thing. When you do that and you constantly keep it in the forefront of your mind, one day the universe rewards you for it. And that's exactly what happened to me. So as we've learned, I think it was 2 episodes ago, I talked about in 2019, I made a decision. I made a decision to go all in on my side hustle. My side hustle became my full-time hustle, my full-time business. And I made a decision that I was going to become an entrepreneur. So now in the mirror in the morning, I would wake up and I would say, Mary Ellen, the entrepreneur, author, and keynote speaker, right? Because that's my next goal. And I would say that over and over every morning. Okay, so I said yes. I was all in on being a full-time entrepreneur. I was going to take this side hustle and I was going to develop this big business. And it's amazing. I'm actually getting chills when I'm saying this to you guys. That one yes, that one concrete, resounding yes to that one piece of my dream, boom. It was almost like the universe, which is like a genie in the bottle, said, your wish is my command. I'm serious, guys. Because when I made a concrete decision to go all in, it's almost like the universe rewarded me for doing that and said, I hear you, Mary Ellen. You're serious about this. You ain't playing anymore. You ain't dreaming anymore. You're thinking big. You're done playing small. You're going all in on your dream. I'm going to now show up to meet that vibe. And I call that winning vibe a vibe, right? When you put that vibe out to the universe, this is what I want. I'm willing to risk so much. And I get very emotional about this because I risked so much by saying yes to go all in on being an entrepreneur. I risked so much, but because I did it in fear and I was brave and I was courageous, not knowing what the outcome would be, guys. And here's the thing about taking risks. We have to believe it sometimes before we can see it. I didn't know where I was going to end up. I didn't know what was going to come of it, but I believed so much in myself. And that's what the universe rewarded me for. So I said, yep, I'm going to be full on entrepreneur. I'm going to go make this happen. I'm going to go do this business. And the universe met me there. The universe met my winning vibe, my vibe, right? And said, what else now? What's next? What now? What next? You made a decision, Mary Ellen. I'm proud of you, girlfriend. You're going for it. You're not just dreaming it anymore. What else? What now? What next? That's what the universe said to me. Well, when the universe understood my wish, understood I was serious about it, I was going to get it, what now, what next? And it aligned itself to meet these other goals that I had. Guys, when I wanted to write a book, I didn't know how it was going to come to fruition. I had no concept. I didn't know people. I didn't have any people. I didn't know who, what, when, where, why. But the universe did, because the universe was rewarding me for giving that one yes. And so it kind of realigned itself to put people in my path, to put certain situations and opportunities in my path that would allow me to be here today at the pre-launch of my book. Seriously, guys. And it took one of my mentors, Susie Heyman. I hope she's watching. I owe so much to her. She said, no. You can do it now. You can do it now. And she got me in touch with a publisher. And then I became a client of Coach Michael Burt, right? Everyone needs a coach in life. I became a client of his. He's my life coach. And he kind of, helped me understand how this would go. I got with some co-writers, some partner writers who helped me flesh out my idea. I found this amazing social media person, Amanda Mayer, who's helping me with my content. And Doug, I mean, you are giving me a gift right now. Your brilliance, and you are just such a master at your craft. And here you are helping me do this podcast. I didn't know how this was going to happen. I didn't even know you existed, but here you
My
right?
pleasure.
I had a photographer over the weekends. I put out a message on one of my mommy Facebook pages. This photographer answered me at 6 a.m. in the morning. She said, I'm coming over. I'm doing your photo shoot today. I mean, when you go all in, when you risk it all, when you're bold and you're brave and you're courageous and you trust yourself and you trust the journey, not knowing where it's going to go, the universe, guys, will reward you. And for those spiritual friends out there, I know some of you are spiritual, maybe some of you, and that's the Holy Spirit for some of you. For me, it's the universe. It's my genie in the bottle. When I am clear and specific about what I want and my goals, and then I take a step towards that and I go all in and I'm fearless, you will be rewarded. And that's what's happened to me today. People were put in my path that helped me bring it to fruition. I just posted on my Facebook page this morning, Doug, I launched this morning, and somebody said, wow, that came together so fast. And I said, you betcha it did, because make a decision to go all in and go for it, things flow easier. I'm getting emotional. This never felt like a struggle to me. I met people, boom. I met you, boom. We got the podcast, boom. We're here in Cancun, and we got the podcast up despite that, boom. I have social media person, boom. I had a co-writer, boom. I had a coach, Michael Bird, who's showing me what's now, what next, boom. Effortless. And in 1, 2, 3, I'm launching this book, A Lifelong Dream, a Childhood Dream. Holy smokes, guys. Holy smokes. And there it is. I couldn't have conjured this up. I couldn't have doodled this photo, this cover photo. My 5th grade self couldn't have conjured this up better. This is my dream coming to life. My dear, dear friends, many of you have similar dreams, but you're not doing a thing about it. You're not doing anything about it. Now, yes, I did have a lot of people in my corner. My husband, who's my amazing, nothing is possible without him. He always believed I could do it. He was always my cheerleader. My parents were always my cheerleaders, right? They always knew I could do whatever I set my mind to. They were always in my corner, right? My kids, in their own way, even though they're young adults and they might not be on board with everything that I put out there, but I know they always let me be me. They always supported me, even quietly in their own way. They supported me. If I didn't have those people in my corner, and my mentors telling me, yes, you can do this, go for it. Now is the time, don't wait. Right, I went for it. And many of you might be saying, I'm not you, Mary Ellen. I didn't have all those people. You know what, guys? That's all bullshit you're telling yourself as to why you can't do something. Those are stories you're telling yourself. And we talked about last week, all it takes is doing one small thing today to take you one step closer to that dream, one step closer to your goal. Example, you want to lose weight, right? Who are you going to reach out to help you do that? You want to get in shape. Who's the personal trainer you're going to contact today, right? You want to write a book. Maybe you'll reach out to me and say, can you connect me to the person that helped you, right? You want to start a business. You're gonna reach out to somebody who's winning in that business. These are small things you can do today, guys. What are you doing today to take you one step closer to that goal? One step. That's all it takes. And then when you take that step and you take one more, the universe will say, okay, you're going to get the universe's attention. It's like you're tapping at the universe's window and saying, Genie in the bottle, I'm here to play. I'm serious about this. I want you to listen. I want you to pay attention to what I'm putting out there because I got big plans and I need you to show up for me now. That's what's going to start to happen. When the universe sees that you're serious about this, it's going to align itself to meet you where you're at. But you got to do something, guys. You can't stare at that thing on your vision board year after year after year. Yeah, you could say, I'm manifesting this. I'm listening to you, Mary Ellen. I'm putting it on a vision board. I'm writing it down in my journal. I'm seeing it. What are you doing about it? You got to take one small step. And next week's podcast, I'm going to talk about what now, what next for you. We talk about one small step, but next week, next podcast, we're going to give you 5 concrete steps that you're going to do to get you moving even closer to that goal. But this is what I'm saying to you. The universe doesn't know you're serious. The universe does not know you're here to play. The universe still thinks you're playing small on the sidelines because you haven't shown that universe what you're capable of. Go make that happen. One small thing. And so that's it, guys. That's the story. That's my exciting news. And so if you're a woman and you've had limiting beliefs in yourself that have held you back, this book is for you. This book is for any woman who never thought she could win at life and win today. And it all begins, guys, with that first little step, right? We talk about this, stacking these small wins. We can't sometimes have the big picture. We're going to get overwhelmed. But what can we do to start creating this winning life and a winning mindset? We're simply going to win today. And I'm going to show you in this book how to do that. Things you need to start doing in your life right now. Things you also need to stop doing in your life right now in order to win today. I'm going to show you both sides of the coin. And by the end, we're going to build up that belief in yourself. That I like to call it the bank of you. It's where we're digging into our winning reserves every day. I am going to show you how to build up that bank of you so that every day you can win today, tomorrow, the next day after that, winning weeks, winning months, winning years. And it's going to be like this wave, the New Jersey Shore wave, right? It's going to be a wave of winning momentum that's going to carry over you into all areas of your life. That's what I'm going to show you in this book how to do, guys. And it's for any woman that has big goals, big dreams, but doesn't know where to start. We're going to first tackle what's holding you back. And we're going to break you away from those limiting beliefs and show you how to go forward and win. And so I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. And I listen, it's not just for women, it's for guys too. So any guy out there who wants to maybe also understand their girlfriend, their wife, their partner a little bit better, this is for you also. May is the month for women and mothers. And so it's a great time to go to wintodaybook.com and throw your email in there. And we're going to let you know first and foremost when it's going to be available for purchase on Amazon.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
This is amazing. It's amazing. And everything you said, it's awesome. I love the story. I love how it just, you put your mind to something and you did it. I want to remind you guys, we want to make this as interactive as possible. So if you have any questions about the book, please put them in the comments section. And I want to remind you, go to wintodaybook.com. We have giveaways, exclusive content, and the people who do it now are going to be the first in line to get the book. So definitely check out wintodaybook.com.
Absolutely. And from the book also, I believe in something called, a lot of women have these to-do lists, right? I don't really believe in to-do lists. Those are task oriented. I'm going to show you how to check off winning wowzers every day. I like to call them winning wowzers. And they are content, right? Things that you need to do in your day to fill up your soul, to fill your bucket. And we're going to have checklists. You can go to our landing page eventually and print these checklists out to have, to set you forth on this winning wave of momentum every day. We're just going to have different excerpts of the book, things that you can print out and that will help bring this home even more to you. And, I love motivational mumbo jumbo because I give a lot of it. But from this book, people are going to get tactical action steps. I like putting people in action, Doug. I don't like just theory. I don't just say, you go get it, girl. You can do this, right? I'm going to give you concrete steps. What do you need to stop doing? What do you need to let go of? And then what do you need to start doing? Chapter by chapter, what you need to start doing to win today. So you're going to have a blueprint in your hands when you purchase the book of what you can start doing to creating this winning momentum in your life. And I love the spin on New Jersey. I'm born and bred in Bergen County, New Jersey. We're here. Doug, you're in Bergen County right now.
Yeah,
I'm here in
yeah.
Cancun. Don't be jelly. Don't be jelly.
I'm very jelly,
But,
super jelly.
but I, Jersey is where my home is. And I do a lot of play on, waves at the Jersey Shore, which is where I spent my summers growing up and where we're going to go back on our family vacation every summer with my children. But there's some play on, tackling these small wins, these small waves, and then building up to bigger wins, equating to bigger waves. And I love the play on that. And, I'm no New Jersey housewife. Let's just be very straight about that. The hair extensions and the eyelash extensions, you might think, well, maybe I could be in the running for that show, but I don't know. Maybe I need to work on my table flipping and to be considered. But I love the play on the New Jersey Shore and the waves because that's just where my heart is and where my roots are. And I love being able to share that with folks that maybe aren't from New Jersey in the book. But
same.
It.
Love
that's
it.
it.
Sure. Nice,
yes.
nice.
Yeah, go ahead, Doug.
Go ahead. No, you first.
I was going to say, do you spend time at the Jersey Shore? Please answer correctly.
So I have. So when I graduated college, and me and a bunch of friends, we all chipped in. We had a beach house in Manasquan for like 4 years. There was 30 of us in the house. It was $1,000 a pop, and you had a beach house the entire summer, every single day. So there was definitely a lot of memories made at the Manasquan Shore.
That's it. And I grew up going to Lavallette, New Jersey. My aunt had a house down there, and so I spent my summers there riding the waves at the Jersey Shore. Now we spend most of our time in Long Beach Island, and that's where my kids. It's funny because when I ask my kids, what do they want to do this summer? That's what they say. I say, let's fly to Hawaii, and they say, nope, in the New Jersey Shore. That's what they love. Or that's what they. It's nice. It's with this ever-changing world. I think it gives them comfort, this routine, this nice memory that they have, and so we look forward to being back there. But so I'm very exciting, big day for me, and I'm just so grateful, Doug, to you and to all the folks that helped me bring this to fruition. And it's just super exciting. It's super exciting today.
Yes. Super, super exciting. I want to remind you guys again, go to wintodaybook.com. You get there first. You're going to get all the giveaways and all the exclusive content. But yeah, super exciting day, and things are moving quick. Things are moving fast. I'm very excited for you.
They are moving quick and moving fast. And like I said, guys, when you're serious about your dreams and then you move forward, you move towards them, watch how the universe shows up to meet you. It's really uncanny. And sometimes it takes doing things that scare you. Here's the other thing that I want to share with you too. Please know this, guys, when you make a decision to go all in on your dreams, it's going to scare you, and it should. None of this part of my journey was ever, oh yeah, that sounds good, I'll just do that. And I was not comfortable with any of it. I'm still not. I'm scared. I'm going to be quite frank. I'm scared shitless today. My phone's blowing up. What's happening up in here? But that's when I know I'm on the right path. Because when you go towards something, your dream is worth going for. It should scare the bejesus out of you guys. It should make you feel like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? You should have some doubt. You should have a little bit of trepidation. Not so much that it would deter you, right? We know we let go of those, doubting voices, most of all your own, right? But it should scare you, but it should also really freaking excite you. This morning, guys, knowing my book was going to pre-launch today, knowing I had this podcast today, I was up here in Cancun at 4 a.m., which is 5 a.m. New Jersey time. I was up, I was on the deck. I'm like, I'm going to win today, right? I was so excited. That's how it should make you feel. I was scared and nervous. I was nervous, like, will people like me? Will people read the book? I hope 10 people read the book. It doesn't matter. I don't care if 5 people purchase this book. It doesn't matter. I worry about outcomes. I worry about actions, not outcomes. I can't control how many people order the book, Doug. I can't control how many people read the book. All I knew today, this morning, when I hopped out of bed full of passion and pride and just excitement, I knew that I did it. I don't care. I don't care if 5 people read the book. I know that I brought this dream to life. I brought this lifelong goal to life. I did this. And that makes me proud. My bank of you right now is up to here. I have belief that I can do anything right now. That's the win. That's the real win today. It's not so much that the book is pre-launching and am I going to make money? I don't care if I make a dime on this thing. My husband's listening. He's probably like, okay, well, yeah, that's, I really don't care. All I care is I did it. I had a dream and I made it come true. I can't tell you, friends, what that means. I want you to feel the same way I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like I can take on the world. I really can. I want you to have the same feeling I do. Have a dream, make a decision, never give up on it, and then do one thing that's going to bring you closer to that. That's it. So that's it.
So many people often, are scared to make the jump to do something they want to do. So you're in it right now. How awesome do you feel? You made the jump. You put your mind in something. You made the jump. You did something a little bit out of your comfort zone. And you did it. How awesome does that feel, right?
It's like a drug. I wish I could bottle it. I wish I could bottle it and sell it. And I can't tell you what it means. I cannot tell you what it means to, I've had so many wins in my life, right? From birthing my 4 children to crossing 5 Ironman finish lines. That's all in the book too. And starting my own business, growing a business, meeting the right strategic partners, which I know are many of them are watching right now, who are the best people on the planet, who I'm actually here in Cancun with. A lot of our world changers. I'm blessed to be here in Cancun with other folks who believe in changing the world, one healthy habit at a time, who believe in creating meaningful change in people's lives. I'm here with about 180 of them in Cancun, Mexico, which is why we're here today. I've had so many wins in my life. Quite frankly, there's nothing probably that compares to this one. Because why is this more special? I didn't have a frickin' clue how I was going to make it happen. 2 years ago, 6 months ago, this is the reality, guys. 6 months ago, I didn't have a clue as to how this was going to happen. 6 months ago, you guys. Look what's happened in 6 months' time. I had no idea. But once you say, I'm going to do it, I'm going to go for it, boom, 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 genie in a bottle, all things align, stars align, universe says, you got it, girlfriend, and here we are. And I think because of that, because I did it not knowing how, doing it scared, not really having any experience or having the right people, but I found the right people. I got in the right rooms. I reached out to people. I compiled all my notes. I wrote early mornings, late nights, on weekends, in between my business, in between my children, in between giving my husband attention and time. I did it, and here we are. So I think that's what makes it the most rewarding, Doug, is, yeah, I freaking did this, and I made it happen. And that's, quite frankly, pretty badass. Pretty badass.
Absolutely. Super badass.
Yes. And here it is one more time. Perfect.
So yeah,
well, guys,
last time we're going to let you know, win today, and make sure you check wintodaybook.com.
Awesome. And I just want to say, I'm so grateful to all of you. The emails, I see the emails coming through, those folks that have signed up for the book, which should come out in a few weeks. I believe in June. We'll get that date too, but you will be the first to know. So I'm so grateful to all of you who are blessing me with your time and your attention to my words on paper. That means more to me than you'll ever know. Thank you for giving my words importance in your life. And that I don't have any words of gratitude to express that, really, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that you are able to win today and create a winning life by reading my words. I hope that you're inspired by them. And I'm just so grateful for all of you that are taking the time to sign up for the pre-launch today. So my heart to you all. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, have a great time in Cancun.
Thank you, Doug.
Kick ass.
Thank
you already
Doug.
are, but kick some more ass over there.
Thanks, Doug. And we'll see everybody, I think, next Monday at noon back in New Jersey for our regularly scheduled podcast.
Awesome.
Thanks,
See you
Doug.
guys next time.
Bye. See you.